Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Hope you're having a lovely, jubbly Monday evening. Sorry, just turning the microphone up there. Yeah, hope you're having a lovely Monday evening. You're joining us live for the final round of the ESR Endurance Championship. And what a race it should be. I'm not sure if you follow us on Facebook or subscribe on YouTube, but that's where you find out the Drivers' Championship standings and all that kind of information that you might like. I'll find it on Facebook in a second. I just need to message somebody and make sure we have a sound check, because my girlfriend is still at work. Best message two people to make sure we get a quick answer. So yeah, the final round. I hope you've joined us in previous rounds. For the last 8 Mondays we've been doing this. I hope you've managed to find the time, because it has been rather exciting. I wasn't expecting this much action, to be honest with you. Obviously 1 hour endurance racing, there's quite a lot of strategy involved, but we've had both. We've had battles galore, as our Malcolm would say, and we've had very strategic plays as well. People trying the hard tyre, not really worked that much. I think it was Doug Ardle Racing, as you see on screen. I think he tried the racing hard. I don't think he was that too impressed with it. But yeah, it's been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. He joined us live tonight from Japan. I didn't actually know that this track was in Japan. I feel quite embarrassed. But yeah, this track is in Japan. Not quite sure if you're into motor racing and whatnot, but this is Autopolis. It is 2.9 miles long. It's in Japan, near a village called Oita, or Oita. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, obviously I'm English and stupid. It was made in 1990. Interesting fact about it, didn't know it, there hasn't been an F1 race around here. So, that's something quite intriguing. It is apparently 800 metres elevated, the track, so that's above sea level apparently. Obviously if you tuned in before, you might have heard me mention that higher the elevation, the thinner the air, the poorer the performance of the vehicle engine. So it was something I was speaking to ESR Idle about earlier. Just said to him, I can't understand why they put tracks higher up in the sky and make the engines run poorer. It's quite a shame, really. Andy Hopper, is the stream up yet? Should be. So yeah, I don't know if anybody is listening who's racing and listening to me at the same time. Can you just message me and let me know I'm not talking to myself? Nobody's watching. Quite worrying. I have this every week. And also adding to the fact that I can't even find my own YouTube stream on my own YouTube channel is a bit stupid. Try it on the other application. I think somebody's checking in on me now, maybe. Hopefully we'll find out if you guys can hear me or not, or if I just sound like a complete muppet. Hey, we've had a message and 2 people have broadcast comments. Scott Fenton, good evening mate. Good evening mate, hopefully you can hear me. Just drop me another message and let me know if you can hear me, please. Oh, another message. come on. I really do hate computers. Good evening, mate. Hear you loud and clear. Beautiful. Wonderful stuff. So yeah, I'm assuming you've just finished work, brother. Hopefully you've had a good day. Hey, I can hear you. Brilliant. Hi, Andy. Hope you're having a lovely Monday. So yeah, anyway, sorry, I am a little bit late getting online. I better just find the championship board very quickly. Let's be TCC. See, it's all going on the page. You should get yourself on there. Lots of news going on of events and racing. That's the Assetto Corsa League. Why can't I find the endurance one? Must have been a little bit further back. Nope, I'm really struggling to find the championship board. Perhaps something I should have done before. But yeah, basically anyway, the championship for first place, first position, is down to Big in 86, Mr. Andy White, and ESR Idol. I'm pretty sure there's basically 5, maybe 6 points between them two. Oh no, Scott's working 3 till 11, so he's just on his break at the moment. Oh, that's nice that you could stop in and watch the racing though. So yeah, championship is down to these pair battling it out for a few points. Literally a handful of points. And then there's still battles further down the board. If I can find the board. ESR Idol still racing with his poorly hand as well. It's been giving him pain all week. There we go, found it. God, it's right down. 6 days ago it got sorted. Wonderful. So yeah, the championship standings after last week. Got Baldwin at the top of the board with 275 points. Mr. White, second position with 270 points. Then we've got Mr. Sargent in third with 214. In fourth we've got Hillman, Mr. Hillman, 170 points. In fifth position is Mr. Fenton, but unfortunately got a new job recently, so as I said, he's not with us. This is obviously last week's board. Well, not last week's, but last week before, because he's still included in it. I don't think he raced last week. Pretty sure, yeah. I think last week was the first race he couldn't make. In sixth position on the board, we've got Doug Idle Racing with 161 points. Seventh position is Mr. Williams with 154 points. In eighth position is Mr. Piper, one of the newcomers. I think his PlayStation name was Put. Again, I am terrible with names, as you will already know if you've been tuning in before. Just wait for the second bit to load up. Then in ninth position, the other newcomer, which is FSR the Brownster. That's his PSN name, Mr. Brown. He's got 141 points, so 8th and 9th position have scored really well, because they finished, well, they had, in fact I think a Put was the first person to get the double win in this season, because up to last week or the week before we'd had a different winner every week, which was another exciting factor about all this. 10th is Mr. Hutchinson with 140 points. 11th is Mr. Craigie, sorry. Yes, please. He's got 100 points. We have had a few people swap and change around on the board here and there. Obviously I'm not fully aware of... all good on the stream, mate. I'm not fully aware of the starting grid tonight. Let's have a quick flick through just after I finish this. So yeah, 12th position is Mr. Holland with 98 points. 13th is Mr. Ogden with 87 points. 14th is Mr. Palmer with 85. So 15th is Mr. Grant with 84, 1 point difference. And in 16th is Mr. Redding with 56. So there's little clusters of battles all over the show, really. It's pretty interesting. I think after the race, hopefully Darren's listening right now, and Andy maybe, I'm not sure, I'll send him a message in a minute. If you two do want to jump in a chat after like we agreed to, I'm up for that. Can't remember if we agreed before or after, but we'll just do it after now, because I was late. I do apologise. So yeah, right, let's get some race info as well. Let's go. So ESR Idle's here for the racing tonight. FSR the Brownsters here for the racing tonight. RRL Luke in the Peugeot, I remember that Peugeot. Slow Seamus, Jamie's here. The Pineapple Head, DK from last week, I think it was turn 1 or the first chicane last week. He really impressed us all with his drifting skills. Hoppers is here as well. Hammer Games, Doug Idle and Big Ian. So up to yet we've got 9 people. Fastest lap of the session so far is a 1:45.1. That's done by ESR Idle. The Brownster's got a very, very close time to that. It is one of my favourite tracks, this one. I do like it. It's good fun. Let's go just jump on board. Let's see if he's gonna... oh, he's on race mediums. So you got Mr. Idle, I'm assuming, starting on medium tyre. Brownsters starting on softs probably. Luke's on super softs at the minute. Be interesting to see what if they do change them before the race start. Jamie's on medium. Pineapple Head is on soft. Hoppers is on soft in a really bright yellow Porsche. Hammer Games, I know what he's doing. He's sitting in the pit drinking Jack Daniels and Coke. Doug Idle's on soft. Big Ian's on medium at the minute. Seamus is on super soft. So we've got quite a mix and match. If they do start on these tyres, we've got a mix and match of compounds. Shouldn't be long before the race start now. Any minute. Just sending a message to the Hammer Games, making sure he's putting his JD down. Somebody had a bit of a spin there. Let's have a check on the comments. Hoppers has changed from the Audi to the Porsche tonight. The bright yellow one, what we've just seen. Best of luck to everyone. Bombs away, chaps. Hopefully this is going to be spectacular. I've been excited all week, well, all last week for this. Best of luck, guys. Yep, best of luck. ESR Idle to Big Ian, good luck. Nice, very nice of him. Hammer Games has started the final. Ooh! Just setting the grid. and we're off. Round 8 of the ESR Endurance 1 Hour Racing League. Rolling start based on the championship board. Remember, if you want to know the championship board, you're going to have to like the Facebook page. One hour, many pit stops, lots of fuel to be burned. Let's go. Go! Come on, boys, round 8. Nice train into turn 1. Hopefully everybody's well behaved. Hopper's going very tight on the inside. Seamus sneaking round him. Luke nearly collecting the back of him. Well avoided there, buddy. Looks like they're through. Turn 1 done. Brilliant, lads. Brilliant stuff. 59.5 more minutes. Little battle brewing behind. Seamus seems to be pulling along. There's 2 or 3 Porsches around here. Hoppers is off. Luke in second. Brown's to third. Might have been a bit of something fruity happening there. I reckon there was. Hammer Games up to 5th. Got Biggin in 6th. Don't know why the race information wasn't showing them. Hammer Games getting it slightly wrong there with the gas pedal. Lovely stuff so far, boys. Let's go back up the front. Seamus getting harassed by the Peugeot and another Porsche in 3rd. Oh, sorry, he's in a Lexus. There you go. So Lexus, Peugeot, Porsche. This is going to be interesting into turn 1. Three round. I think Luke may have ended up on the grass a little bit there. I reckon so. It's down to Seamus and the Brownster, 1st and 2nd into turn 1. Is he going to make the move? Or is Seamus going to play it hard to get? He might play hard to get. It's the final round. Ooh, very deep into there. Pulls it off. Brownster slips up the inside. Lovely little move there. Well tried from Seamus though. Got to play the game, haven't you? Can't give it to him. Jamie plodding along in 3rd. Biggin's up to 4th. Pineapple Head. Idle, stalking Pineapple Head. I think I renamed him DK after last week actually. These guys playing it nice and cool, not too aggressive. Biggin sizing that Porsche up, thinking about it, having a sniff. Maybe next time. Idle sitting behind him, saving fuel. Doug Idle in the Vet that's done 23,178 miles now. A put back here in 8th. That's not like him. Hammer Games. Luke after his little incident. Oh, maybe another one actually. I didn't think it was that bad. It was this turn actually, what he's on now, where he went wide. Must have just sucked him in, the kitty litter. I've done it many times. Hopper's in 10th. Something happened to Doug Idle. Best get up the front, see what's happening. So the Brownster in the Porsche. He's got nearly 2 seconds now over Seamus. And Seamus has got nearly 4 seconds over Biggin, who's now in 3rd. So he's got past DK. ESR idle looking for a way past behind in the background. Big in smashing through the fuel with his race mediums. Pineapple Head, bit better on fuel, super soft. Jamie's on mediums, seems to be doing a bit better on fuel. Idle's on mediums, now his car seems to have used more fuel. Intriguing. A put in the other Jag, sneaking away from Nick and sneaking up to these lot in front. Obviously if you tuned in for the last few events, it's been doing rather well, Mr. Put and the Browns drive, putting in fast lap times, consistent, good driving. Really do enjoy this track, it's great stuff. I'm kinda liking Nick's new livery tonight. He did say he changed it. He's been black and pink all season. Luke's got to pick up the pace. He's usually up the front with the other boys. And then back here we've got Hoppers, who is potentially getting sized up by Doug Idle Racing. Another lap or so, he might be able to do something about it. Doug Idle's on the soft, Hopper's on the soft, a Put is on the softs, getting closer and closer to Luke. Hammer, sorry. Oh, I thought he was going to sneak through there. Hammer's on soft, Luke's on the super soft. Noticed he wears the tyres quite well. Gets a lot of life out of them. Jamie's on mediums. ESR on medium. Using fuel. Pineapple Head. I'm pretty sure he was in the BMW last week. Or was I wrong? Am I imagining things? It could be. Big in on the medium. Wearing quite well. Getting harassed by the Pineapple Head in the Porsche. Doesn't seem to be drifting as much. Maybe it's the better car for him. Seamus on soft. He's got 3 seconds behind him to Big in and almost 5 seconds in front of him. So as of yet the Brownster seems to be pulling away with it. He's got 1:45.398 as a fastest lap, and that was done on lap 2. Got plenty of fuel. Drove very solid for the last few races, quite impressed. Seamus, I think last week was his first race in this league, again put in a brilliant performance and is so doing now. Here we've got Big in, and I've noticed Idle's up to behind him now, so the two championship leaders, because there's only 5 points in it, remember, they're catching the fast boys, catching the big ones, going for the big fish. Not forgetting about Luke, of course. Pretty sure he won one of the races, didn't he? I think I wrote him down somewhere. Yes, I think it was race 4 at Kyoto. I think Luke won that. Again, I said it before, there's some very talented drivers in ESR, and if you are into sim racing and Gran Turismo, why not get yourself along, join up, have a practice with the boys at the weekend. You'd be quite shocked at how good you are, especially with practice. Is Luke going to try and make the move into turn 1? I don't think he He might do. He's through. ESR idle. Can he switcheroo? I don't think he can. Idle's on the medium tyre, Luke's on the super soft. But I know one thing, they're both going to be draining each other's fuel. Racing hard. Jamie's sneaking up as well. Let's check on the boys at the back. Got Hoppers. Doug Idle's managed to get in front of him now. Hoppers is in a brand new Porsche. It's only done 26 miles. So I reckon the warranty's void on that one. So you got these pair having a little race back here. We've got 1.5 seconds between the pair of them. And then in front of Doug in 9th position is the Pineapple Head in the Porsche. Pretty sure he was further up the board than that a moment ago. I think he's due to get some tyres. Looking pretty heavily worn, that front left. Up in 8th is a Put. He's pulled 3 seconds over Pineapple Head, and he's got a 4-second gap in front of him to the Hammer Games. He's got a bit of time to make up. The Hammer Games looks like he's trying to sit in Jamie's draft. Perhaps going to pounce into turn 1 or possibly turn 2, you never know. No? Where's he going to make the move? He's got to want to get round him. What's the tyre situation? Hammer's on soft. Jamie's on mediums. We got Biggin up to 2nd now. On his medium tyre. Yeah, just checking. Still on mediums. Luke doing what he can to squeeze past. Very well driven from both of them there. Are they side by side? No. Close to. No, he's behind him. There's still time. Oh no. Biggin's off. Not majorly though, not majorly. He collected it well. He lost the position though. Very well collected, buddy. Very well. Quick check in on the Brownster. He's up in 1st with nearly 9 seconds clear of Luke and Biggin. I reckon people are going to start. He's just nipped into the pit, so the Brownster's into the pits. I wonder if anybody else is going to follow suit. No, Luke stayed out. I think Biggin's gone in. Yeah, Biggin's gone in. Jamie's out, Hammer's out, Seamus seems to be out. So we had a few stopping there, a few position changes. But obviously when these boys go into the pit it'll all get switched around again. Ooh, Jamie getting it wrong there. Let's put the Brownster up into 3rd, Seamus up into 4th, Jamie's back in 5th. Biggin's in 6th. He's on a set of softs with half a tank. Idle's on soft with 3/4 of a tank. Put's on super soft with half a tank. And the Pineapple Head has been in recently. Set of softs and half a tank. Doug Idle's been in 2. Soft, just over half a tank. Hopper's been in for some mediums and a full tank. He's going for the long journey. The long sideways journey by the looks of it. Got to get a bit of heat in them tyres. Pop up the front to Luke. Luke's got to be going in soon. He's losing time. He's bleeding time to the people behind him. Yeah, in he goes. So Brownster back up to first. Hammer's gone into the pit. Seamus. So there you go. Brownster's back up to first. Seamus following him. There's only 1.3 seconds between the pair of them. A little bit too tight on the apex there. Bit of dust. Bit of dust. Luke in third, ghosting. Oh. Oh, we've had some kind of bumperoo. Biggins had a big bumperoo. Jamie's still bumperooed. We had a bumperoo. Luke has left the room. Some kind of bumperoo. Stuart will have to have a look into that one most likely. So that's had a right big mess around. Let's, well, we'll start from the back. Now down to 10 drivers, Hoppers. He's got 25 seconds gap in front of him to Doug Idle Racing in 9th. 8th is Hammer Games, all over the back of Jamie, trying to get in the boot, see what he picked up from shopping, see if there's any JD in there. Quite a good overtaking spot, that hairpin turners. When your tyres are worn, you tend to go really wide, and if you've got good tyres, you can come in tighter as you're coming out of the bend and overtake sometimes. Nick's just waiting for the right move, right moment. Biggin in 6th. Obviously involved in that incident, not sure what happened. Again, you should like the Facebook page and subscribe on YouTube so you get all the information you could ever possibly need. 5th, Pineapple Head. He's been down and now he's back up a bit. In the Porsche, not the BM. So that's pretty much like the bottom half, you'd say. And then in 4th, 8.5 seconds in front of the Pineapple Head, there's a put. I expected him to see him right up the front straight away tonight, but instead these two are having a game of cat and cat. 2 Jags. Purple Jag versus green Jag. The put is on super soft. ESR idle's on soft. The put's got less fuel. Oh, through that Jaguar right in there then. These pair are having a right good little race. Can a put get close enough into turn 1 to do anything about it? I don't think he... Oh, he might. Well, that's a fair gap. ESR's pulled there. Now he's got his draft, I think. Closing in on him slowly. Who's going to break the latest? Side by side. Nice moves, guys, very nice moves. Pair of you did extremely well there. Idle can get that position back, I'm sure, if he sits behind him, gets a bit of speed. Let's pop up to the front. So we've got the Brownster in his Porsche, 5.5 seconds over Seamus. So he's pulling away. Biggins fired the fastest lap in, 1:45.338. Got plenty of fuel on board, 40 minutes race time remaining. ESR idle, still within firing range of a put. I reckon he'll sneak a bit of draft in there if he can get to him on the start finish straight. Similar position to last lap, just the cars have switched positions. Got closing ever so slightly. Might not be firing range though. No. But let's remember, a put will be in the pit sooner than ESR idle, because his tyres are more worn and he's got less fuel. And these pair have pulled quite a gap over Biggin in 5th as well. Biggin's come up the grid, sorry. Just done a purple sector. Biggin's already got the fastest lap and he's just done a purple sector, so he's really going for it. Quarter of a tank of fuel for Biggin. Race softs looking 25% worn, well, maybe 22% worn. He's doing quite well on his tyre wear. Here in 6th is the Pineapple Head, with the Hammer Games in his mirror still. Obviously Nick was is third in the championship. I don't think he's got to be worried too much about being attacked on that board, as long as he can do pretty well tonight. The Hammer Games should be okay. Got the Pineapple Head. If you look on the right hand side, lap 8, he did a 1 minute 46. That's it's only 0.6 seconds off Biggin's fastest time, and he's just gone into the pit and he parked it in the wall. Wonder what tyres he'll come out on. Let's have a look up the front, see what's going on with the Brownster. He's got 11 seconds over ESR idle in second. Biggin is 7.5 seconds behind idle. Looks like Biggin's going to be going in for fuel soon. May as well have tyres while he's there. Let's pop in at the back of the grid and see what's going on down there. Just noticed Hoppers is ghosting. Doug Idle's in 9th. Just been into the pit. Doesn't seem to have much fuel, but plenty of miles on the clock. 8th is Jamie. Jamie is... well, I should imagine he's hunting down the Pineapple Head. Perhaps waiting for him to do some drifting, and then Jamie can catch up a bit more. ESR idles into the pit. And Biggin's into the pit at the same time. We've got these pair. Jamie hunting down the Pineapple Head. Biggin and Idle are into the pit. That's put the Hammer Games 4th, and a put as well, 3rd. Wonder what happened. So ESR Idle went for soft, lots and lots of fuel. Biggin went for the same, not as much fuel. Interesting. It's like they think alike, isn't it? So Idle's got a 5-second gap between the two of these guys. Remember, this is for the championship tonight for these pair. The Brownster's got to be going in for some tyres soon. Probably another lap or two. Seamus has just been in for some super softs. Probably the lap before this, sorry. Must have missed that. Hoppers is still ghosting. Somebody just got a penalty. That was a putt-putt. Oh? What happened there? Very random. Don't think I've ever seen him with a penalty. You've still got these two. You've got... oh no. Jamie went in the pit, didn't he? Sorry. So Hammer got up to 4th. On the mediums with a lot of fuel on board and Jack Daniels. Got ESR Idle hunting him down. He's on the soft tyre, so he should be able to breeze past him technically. Plus he's in the best car on the game, the Jaguar. Not really. It's better than the Subaru though. Anything's better than a Subaru. I'm assuming Hoppers is still racing, it's just the game settings is set to ghost for being lapped. Is Idle going to make the move into turn 1? He's very, very close. Can he get a good exit and slip past? No, but he's closing. He's thinking about it. I think he's got a personalised... he's through. He's through. He's through. That was beautiful. It's just like cut and dried, done. See you later, mate. Bye-bye. Sorted. I do like that Jaguar. Awesome looking machine. We've got a putt-putt who's put another fastest lap in of 1:44.909. So now we've got ESR Idle in 4th, Bigian in 6th. Let's go down the back, check on Andy. Bit of mowing the grass there. I don't do football, but I'm pretty sure he's got a football team sign on the side of his car. Maybe Wolverhampton Wanderers? I'm not sure. He'll have to tell me after. Doug Idle collecting the mileage. Sitting here in 9th, Jamie's 40 seconds in front of him, who seems to be within firing range of the pineapple head. Porsche versus Porsche. Gap isn't closing drastically, so it might have to be another lap or so before he can get anything done. Hammer Games in 6th. Biggins slipped past him. I reckon we're going to have a few entries for Overtake of the Week tonight. Definitely. I hope we do. Nick doing very well on them race medium tyres. So Bigian has got a 3-second gap to ESR Idle. He's probably going to be trying to close that tonight as much as possible. Coming up to the halfway mark of the racing, 31 minutes remain. No idea where a putt-putt came from with that time. That is just spectacular so far. I reckon there's still time though. Somebody might beat it. Seamus in 3rd. 6 seconds in front of ESR Idle. Purple Jag coming into turn 1. Bit loose on the way in, bit slidey. The Brownster's now pulled 16.5 seconds over the rest of the pack. Literally just racing himself. He's just done a personal best sector. His personal best was 1:45.1. That was his last lap. Very, very close to getting the fastest lap of the session. So a quick check in on the comments. It is indeed Wolverhampton Wanderers, there you go. I got something right. The put screaming that Jaguar around as fast and as hard as he can. Seamus doing the same. Top job from everybody tonight. Not seen many mistakes. It's been very, very good racing all season, to be honest. It's been a privilege commentating for you all. It's really good. Even those that we don't see some of now. So, still a 2-second gap with 4th and 5th position, which is your championship race. Both gone for the same tyre. Idle's got plenty more fuel though. This could be some kind of pit stop strategy. Hammer's just gone into the pits. Let's put Jamie up to 6th. Jamie's 11 seconds behind Biggin in 5th. Pineapple Head has gone into the pit too. Let's not forget these at the back. Andy getting to grips with the Porsche. Backfiring. Doug Idle in 9th. Very low on fuel. Obviously with the Corvette, it's American, it's going to drink it. Again, every time I see it I think it's sponsored by McDonald's for some strange reason. The Pineapple Head in 8th. Just been into the pit, of course, yeah. Super soft. Not a lot of fuel. Hammer Games in 7th. Possibly bladdered at this point, I might add. 27.5 minutes remaining. Jamie's got a fair gap in front, a fair gap behind him, and no fuel. So he might end up having a change of position when he comes out the pit. We've got a put and Seamus in the pits now. So that's the Brownster still in 1st. 26 seconds in front of the rest of the pack. We've got ESR Idle up to 2nd now. Lots and lots of fuel. Fair amount of tyre. Only problem is he's got a Lexus behind him. But tonight he's going to be thinking, you can stay there, Sonny Jim. J44 AAG on the number plate. Did you see that? I'm sure it is. Yeah, Jag. Oh, I love it. That's the best livery of the night, just due to the number plate. Great little battle going on here. I really can't commend all the drivers this season. You've done a spectacular job. Great action shot there. We need some pictures. We could do with a photographer in the group. Somebody who has a look at the races and get some pictures. Yes, our Idle keeping that half a second gap behind him, but Biggin really wants to Snip past him, slip past him, one or the other. Got his line a bit wrong there, Biggin. I think that's going to give Idle a bit of an advantage on the exit, maybe. Maybe not. Biggin hunting him down. Biggin's got under a quarter of a tank of fuel now. And his tyres are a little bit worse than Idle's. Well played, boys. Well played. Biggin thought, I'm not quite going to get through there. So great stuff, well done guys, well done. Into turn 2, cleanly through, done. So Biggin is now in second in the Lexus of Love. A put in fourth. Just gone in, well not just gone in, but lap before maybe for some super soft. Gap slowly closing in front of him if you look on the left hand side. He's just done a purple sector. Go on son. 24 minutes remaining. Seamus in 5th in the other Lexus of Love. Oh, bit of a twitch on there. Just behind him in 6th position. Not too far really, 3.5 seconds. Here's the Hammer Games. I'm pretty sure Hammer Games, has he had 1 win or has he had 2 wins this season? 1 win. He's just had a spin though. I completely missed that. At least you guys didn't. I was looking down at my paperwork. So yeah, the JD might not be paying off. Let's flip back here, see what's going on. I think we've got... no, we haven't. It's okay, my bad. Right, Hoppers plodding along in 10th. I think the Brownster was just coming past him maybe. Yep, looks like the orange Porsche. Doug Idle still in 9th, still got 47 seconds, so he's keeping the gap the same, so he's driving it consistently. Recent set of super soft. 22 minutes remain. Pineapple Head really going for it. He's sitting here in 8th, 5-second gap in front of him to Jamie. A Put has just absolutely smashed his own record. He's put in a 1:44.389. Great stuff. Got the Hammer Games. Just had a bit of a spin around moment or something. As I say, I missed it. Somebody drop a comment, tell me what it happened. Tell me what happened. Sorry. So Biggin's here in 5th, he's got half a tank of fuel now and race off tyres, so he's just been into the pit from 2nd I believe he got to. Seamus in 4th, super soft, quarter of a tank, ESR Idle, he's got over half a tank and soft tyres too. So this is really nail biting stuff right now. They've pretty much been within visual distance of each other all race, I should imagine. Just going to have a look and see if we can find a lap time reference on the internet. Biggin's got past Seamus. Lexus can smell that jag. 1.1 seconds between these pair. Nicely done through the hairpin. All three cars using the same line. That's strange, can't actually find one for this track. How weird. Gap slightly closed. Big Young's really going for it. As we say, this is down to the championship for these pair. There's 5 points in it between the pair of them. Don't think Biggin's in firing range for turn 1. He is really close though. Sometimes you just can't speak, you just have to watch. Idle's just put the last lap in, was his personal best so far. So these guys are definitely pushing to the limit. Idle's pretty much one-handed as well, remember. He's got a poorly arm. Biggin's got his hazard lights on, maybe he's broken. Maybe the Lexus is just going to spontaneously combust any moment now. Bit of grass tracking there on the exit from Biggin. Almost a little bit on the entrance to that bend from ESR then. Idle. This is spectacular, I can't believe how well these pair are doing. Biggin seems to choose the tighter line around that bend there in comparison to Idle. Yet they both achieve the same result. So we're back here again. 0.4 of a second behind him. In the slipstream, closing him down. Turn 1 coming up. Both braked at the same time. Very clever decision from the pair of them there. They're both flat conker. Biggin's still got his hazard lights on. This is great. I can't look anywhere else at the minute. There's still 17 minutes remaining, so it's not over. It's by far not over. Whatever happens, it's not over yet. Biggin and ESR Idle have pulled a fair gap over Seamus now. Oh, we had a quick look up the inside then. May have affected his exit on that bend there from Biggin. I think it did ever so slightly. Idle throwing that jag in there. Smooth, calm, brilliant. Let's just jump on board with Big in a minute, see if I can figure out this. What's going on? Oh, you stupid computer. That's doing it again to me, I don't like it. I really don't like computers. Somebody save me. Biggin into the pit. Ooh, bit rough on his way in, but never mind. So that's Idle. Still got plenty of tyre, still got plenty of fuel. Put and Seamus are into the pit at the same time. Put's out. The Brownsters 25.5 seconds still in front of the pack. Idle's now got plenty of breathing space. 15 minutes remaining. Maybe a squirt of fuel and a set of super softs if he is going to pit. Not too sure myself. Hammer Games in third with a put all over his bumper. Big in with his hazards on still. There you go. Hammer's on the heavily worn tyres actually, looking at them. I think he'll be into the pit lane this time. Biggin's on mediums with well over half a tank of gas. That's plenty of fuel to finish. Plenty. And plenty of rubber, I should imagine. He does quite well on the mediums, Biggin does. Nice through there, past Nick. Great driving from both of them. Oh, a put got it heavily wrong. In the barrier. I hope he's okay. A put has left the room. Maybe he's not okay. Maybe he's had to go to the hospital to get checked out. So Biggin in third, medium tyre. Idle has got nearly 17 seconds gap. The Brownster's probably still 20 odd seconds in front of Idle. Hammer Games has got... He's into the pit. He's in the pit, no fuel. Seamus, super soft. 14 minutes remaining. That's probably going to be his last set of tyres, I think. I'm sure he can get 14 minutes out of them. More than enough fuel, I should imagine. Jamie, I thought Jamie would have been in then. It's got to be this next lap coming up to go in. Hammer Games is out. He's got half a tank of gas, a bottle of JD and race soft tyres. And drifting, because they aren't warm enough yet. Let's pop back and check in on Hoppers. Mowing the grass for us again. Very, very twitchy in that Porsche. I'm wondering if that's the right selection for you, buddy. Might have to try another car. Jaguar's pretty good. Doug Idle's just been in to the pit. He's gone for a medium tyre with 13 minutes remaining and half a tank with his left indicator on. Pineapple Head, super soft. I think he can finish the race out there, should imagine. Something was going majorly wrong then, I don't know what happened. Someone's in the barrier in the background. I think it was orange or yellow. Hammer Games in 6th. And we've got ESR Idle into the pit. We just had a comment. Let's have a look at the comment just while we I've not Hammer Games says, I've not started drinking yet, I don't drink and drive. Written by the missus. Great stuff, great stuff. So we've got a put in first. He's got 42-second gap now. He's going to be in the pit soon, so that gap will change. 12 minutes left. The put still has got the fastest lap. Unfortunately, he's had to nip off after the barrier incident. Biggin's in second. Idle's just been into the pit though, which would explain why. 11.5 minutes remain. So Biggin's on his medium tyre, half a tank, hazard lights still on. Idle's gone for super duper softs, 3/4 of a tank of gas. Oh, he's going to California. So he's going to be hunting down Biggin now. That's going to be the mission. Brownster's just gone into the pit as predicted. Seamus in 4th. Great racing. Guy's literally just joined us and just took to it like a duck to water. It's great stuff. Raced with him before in other leagues, but it's just nice to see somebody just jump in from another league and crack on with it. It's great. A little bit of grass cutting there. it coming through the final section. Pineapple Head sideways, DK on the grass. He caught it though, he caught it. He nearly lost it, but he caught it. Jamie in 7th. Not got anything to worry about behind him really. He can try and close the gap in front though, I'm sure he can. Seems to be performing very well week after week after week. Another person on air joined us, welcome. Doug Idle in his McDonald's sponsored vet. Hoppers with his Wolverhampton Wanderers Porsche. So back up to the front, let's see what this gap is after his pit stop. So he's on nearly 33 seconds now over second position, which is big in. The gap has closed behind him, so ESR Idle's trying to take some time out of him. 9 minutes remaining. So not only has Mr. Idle got to catch the car in front, he's got to pace them tyres, because them tyres are going to burn out quickly if he's not careful. Comments? Ian from Oz. Hello mate, yeah, fuel and tyre situation with the leader. The Brownster, so I think we've got a FSR the Brownster fan. He's went in last lap, I think. Was it last lap or the lap before? He did have a 40 odd second gap and now he's got 30 odd, but he went in for soft. There's only 8 minutes remaining, so he's got plenty of fuel and tyre. He's just got to get it home now and not lose that 34 second gap. Just sizing up Hoppers to go past him. His fastest lap, I don't know where a putt's fastest lap came from. That 1:44.389's a crazy time. FSR Brownster's got a 1:45.028. Big Ian's got a 1:45.113. Race Medium's wearing very well, just under half a tank of gas. ESR Idle behind him, 2.2 seconds behind him. Got a yellow flag out. Let's see what's going on there. Doug Idle's had a bit of a bumper-rooney. Corvette bouncing over the grass now. 4th position we got Seamus. He's got a big gap in front and behind him. Tyres looking pretty battered. It's got 7.5 minutes remaining. I think there might have to be a little pit stop there. Hammer Games went into the pit recently. I reckon he'll finish on that rubber and fuel will finish the race for him. Pineapple Head in 6th. He's getting harassed by Jamie and he needs some fuel and tyres desperately. Jamie's not worried about fuel and tyres at the moment though. 7 minutes left for him. Just snuck past Pineapple Head because he had a bit of a mistake. Doug Idle had a bit of a mistake as well. And then Hoppers bringing up the back of the pack. Just had another message I think. Thanks, I'm Biggins buddy. Just calculating a strategy in my head. Yeah, I know what you're saying mate, it's quite a difficult thing to do really. But for Biggin to take 38 seconds out of this guy is going to be a pretty big job for him, to be honest. However, Biggin has got a Jaguar filling his rear view mirror. So yeah, stay tuned at the end folks. Hopefully I might be able to get a couple of them into a chat if they want. Don't see why not. If anybody is listening, any of the drivers, and they want to be in the chat after, just drop a message in when you've finished and I'll send you an invite. My partner's just joined us. I don't know if she's aware of the situation, but there's 5 points between these two.
Oh,
Yeah, for the championship tonight.
See, if TC hadn't changed his name, I might root for him. He's let me down, so I'm gonna have to.
I'm not going to tell him that news. I'll tell him when he's finished racing. Might upset him.
Why don't you give him 2.5 minutes each?
No. There's 5 minutes remaining and I really need a wee.
Don't mean to cause him
No. Yes, our idle, waiting patiently, closing the gap slowly but surely. Brownster's got 40 seconds over these two now. Massive gap. Big Young going a bit sideways there, heard a bit of screeching. Still got his hazard lights on. He's driving a broken car. Idle, having a look up the inside. Waving at him. Very similar driving style from these pair. Sector 3. If Idle can keep that gap, he'll be able to close it even more before turn 1. Oh, bit of a twitch from Big Young, well controlled though. I think Idle tried to take advantage there, but don't think he lost that much time. Idle's trying to get in the boot. See what Big Young's got from shopping. 0.2 of a second. Now it's down to 1.5. 0.1. Peekaboo! Nope. Denied. Beautiful stuff. They can't just go charging into each other anyway. They're both absolutely flat out. The slightest bit of contact from one other car, both of you are going to be fluffed up. Very brave, very fast racing here from these two. Idle's definitely trying to get around. Big and a bit wide there. That was a sneaky place to try and go around Mr. Baldwin. Very sneaky. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh! Oh! And it's still going on. Switcheroo maybe. I think he's thinking switcheroo. I think he's done it. Pin it. Go son. No, 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 no! No! Don't worry. It's all fine. It's all fine. The race will continue. The race will... Yeah, this is the rules, you see. This is the rules.
Oh.
Don't panic, don't panic. The pair of them had a massive gap. They're back to the race. Boom! Off you go again. Restart. Well done from Darren. Waiting. Oh, there's definitely foul language involved, and it's usually foul language at yourself for making the mistake and doing it to another person and this, that, the other, and all of a sudden you see Doug Idle with his McDonald's sponsored Corvette and you want a McDonald's. So anyway, right, we're back to square one. This is Idle. Right in the boot, checking his shopping. I think we've been here before. Down to turn 1. Yeah, it's similar gap and everything. It's just a replay of the last lap. We'll just that incident didn't happen anyway. It's fine. Another comment. We'll check the comments in a minute, guys. I'm getting excited at this point. I'm gonna have to have a look back in the grid in a minute though, which is like absolutely crazy. God, the Brownster's got 46 seconds over these two now. Pretty sure I saw Nick in the background. Yeah, I did. Got 1 minute remaining. This is the last lap. This is the last lap. I'm sure of it. Big Young getting a bit sideways on their mediums. They are heavily worn now. Very light car, hardly any fuel in it. Got the Brownster. Well done, buddy. Coming on to the Start, finish straight for the last time. No. Final race done. Well done, bud. Well done, mate. First position bagged. Back to these two, cat and mouse. Idle looking up the outside. He's got to do something. Biggin went in there very bravely. I thought that was brave. Very brave. I was going to come out with all kind of words then, but I can't do because I'm on air. No, you can't either.
Right, okay.
And the cat doesn't look impressed at it either. The cat's not happy. Oh, cat's not. Right.
Okay.
What a race, though. Bloody well done from everyone. So you've got Idle coming round the final bend. Looks like he's going to take the championship with him. Flashy, flashy. Pull the handbrake up, son. Handbrake, handbrake. Yes. Hammer Games in third. Well done, boss. Done very well there. Doug Idle's finished in 8th. Possibly missed someone else. Seamus in 4th. We'll check the comments in a minute. Jamie in 5th. Biggin in 6th. Brother, I'm so gutted for you. Why has he gone into the pit? He's gone into the pit to get the car fixed. Pineapple Head, he's coming round for 7th. And last... Oh, Hoppers has already gone the line. How did Hoppers get over the line? Sorry, Hoppers, I missed you. Well done, Pineapple Head / DK. Well done, boys. Excellent stuff. That was very intense, that last few minutes was, and then, yeah, maybe a bit too much gas, a bit too early from Biggin.
No tyres.
And no tyres. Let's see what Idle finished with on his tyres. Both of them had knackered tyres, but Idle had super soft. So, finito. Comments. Gutted. I know. Sorry, Ian. You can have a word with him. Great, clean sportsmanship. It was great. That was absolutely brilliant there, to be honest. The season, all of it. Just asked if anybody wants to chat, if anybody's listening. Mind you, I may as well just write it in here, really. How do we invite this way? We've got to figure out the other technology bits.
Someone said yes then.
Yeah. Idle did. I've got no idea how to invite him. I'll start a party, won't I? Start party.
Someone going to broadcast you.
It shouldn't do. I don't think it will. I'll change something in a minute. Right. What did that say then? Hello? Hello?
Hello, hello.
Right, I hope everyone else can still hear us. I don't know if this works.
I don't know. No, because you're on blue screen.
I'm not on blue screen.
You ain't now.
Oh, I'm not now. Right, no, I'm not now.
No.
I've just gone back on it though, so you might see it for a second. So can you hear both of us on the stream? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, congratulations, brother. Well done.
Thank you very much. I feel bad on Biggin. I didn't mean to hit his rear end and spin him out.
Mate, it happens, but that's what you had to stop for.
Yeah, I waited for him.
Yeah,
you
man.
know, brilliant season, mate. Glad I got the win. You know.
Yeah, mate, you done well. You did well. You've done a lot of it with pain in one hand.
Yeah, you got to think, mate. My hand, and now my arm. There's one thing after another. So it's technically one-handed all the way through.
Yeah.
So yeah, I haven't won in this season, but I've, won the league.
You haven't.
No.
You haven't. No, but like I said earlier, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 4 podiums. Well, 5 including tonight. This is your first win.
Yeah.
So you've done very well, mate.
Yeah, happy, mate. Happy. I've got all the family here watching as well.
Have you?
Yeah. I've got my son right next to me. I've got my missus behind me. My 2 children on the sofa. My eldest daughter's upstairs.
Great stuff.
But thank you for the comms, mate. Much appreciated.
You're very welcome, mate. I'll do it again next time. We can swap
next season. You can race, I'll com.
Oh, are you sure? I don't know if I want to race.
Do you not?
I like doing the comms for this. It's pretty good.
Well, think about it and let me know.
I'll have a think, yeah. I'll have a think. Maybe I can get my lady to do the comms or something. Or get your lady do them.
Yeah, get them both to do them.
Yeah, can do.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
You're very welcome, mate. Again, congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
And yeah, you're gonna you've got to get overtake of the week sent in as well. Make sure you get your submittance in.
On Hammer Games, on Nick.
Well, there was a couple I've seen tonight. I've actually seen quite a lot. It was pretty good. Best race of the season, to be honest.
Really?
Action packed.
What happened to a put?
I think he had a bit of a. I'm not sure if he liked this track or not. He didn't seem to be in the zone.
Gelling with it. No, he's.
Yeah. So
who won? Brownster.
So yeah, the Brownster one. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, mate. Again.
Well, hopefully next season we get less choppy, changey with drivers. So the board and the starts are more consistent, etc.
Yeah. True.
So brilliant, mate. Yeah, well done. I'll let you go and eat some cake now. Celebration
Send me that cake for the post, mate. Send me a cake for the post.
I'll go to the biscuit factory.
Cake.
I'll go to the biscuit factory. I'll get you a bag of biscuits.
Yes. Send me a bag.
Great. All right then. Well, I hope you've had fun, which obviously sounds like you have. I think all the viewers have had fun, and I hope you tune in for the next season as well.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
Yeah,
much appreciated.
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. So yeah, all right. Well, it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from him, and it's goodbye from ESR Endurance until next season.